So Chaz, when you do this, you look at this capability for Wi-Fi, ability to design, to architect this network for those environments. What is this going to mean for, what kind of budget are you looking at? I mean, are these complex, expensive networks? What can we do about that?
You mean in the future with this type of deployment, or?
Yeah, absolutely. So you look at the complexity that might be required to deploy a Wi-Fi network to provide that critical communications you described.
Yeah. So maybe in a past example, and we've done other deployments like this, where you would have multiple subscriber modules, so point to multi-point. And then you, in addition, have switching gear on the inside of the respective buildings, and then access points to cover those buildings. You know, the amount of equipment and then complexity to make that system work can be overwhelming for some of these even smaller shops that they're having a hard time justifying not just the cost, but just the level of input required, whether it's cabling and everything else. A lot of times what I find, you know, one of the biggest roadblocks to a lot of installs ends up being cabling, access to where it needs to be, the cost to get it done, all of the things that require getting the equipment in place. And in this particular scenario, you know, this equipment and using the advantage of the coverage of this type of equipment, it really will mitigate a lot of those challenges by getting one or two, or in Jeff's case, I think you said you had 2 devices at the end. You know, if you would have wanted to provide that level of coverage, and you think about the amount of cabling and devices you would have needed on any other system.
Yeah, no, it would have been significant to do that, and it was cost prohibitive for the facility. Same thing, right? Is they wanted that originally, but it was a pullback because cabling doesn't exist over there, and the cost is prohibitive.
Yeah, more equipment always often leads to more complexity, and that means more systems to architect, more systems that can break, more deployment, more service and support and maintenance required. So less is a good thing.